Today, ask your man to make you coffee. If he doesn't say he already made it without you even asking, I think you should start a fight.
Hey beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is a viral video that started a trend on TikTok of women asking their husband to make them coffee. So this video started of a lady, she and her husband, they were lying down on the couch, and this lady went on to ask her husband to make her a coffee. And the first thing the husband did was to curse her out on it and try to make sure that he's negotiating his way up, talking about how he works, she doesn't work, how he was the one with the kids the previous night, how she didn't do the dishes, like literally just listening to all the things that she did not do. And she tagged this video like, you know what, asking my husband to make coffee just to see how he will respond always turned into an exchange because it was almost like he was negotiating his way out, like, okay, what are you going to bring, and all that, and all that. This video started the trend of women all over social media, all over TikTok, asking their husband, their boyfriend, their spouse to make them coffee and see how they are going to do it, if they are going to complain, argue, curse them out, or if they are going to go ahead and just make the coffee. Anyway, guys, let's go check out this viral video that has gotten people talking.
Will you make me a coffee?
Are you crazy?
For real, I'm really about to fall asleep.
Okay. Is this like a back and forth thing?
It's a simple question. I just asked, will you make me coffee?
If
I never ask you to make me coffee.
you keep on getting an attitude, you can do something with that too.
Now you act like it has to be an exchange. What's wrong with you?
It's always one-sided.
What is wrong?
You walked your butt all the way down the hallway last night, and you turned around and got into the bed and then handed me your cup.
It's a yes
And then
or
you were
no.
home all night. You were home all
What
night.
is wrong? Why are you
Can I finish?
Why do you keep going on?
Yeah, because it's real. You were home all night last night, and then you get up this morning and ask me to do the dishes.
What?
And I had all the kids last night.
Oh. I washed all those. Keep it up.
You didn't wash all of them because there were some there this morning, but somebody came
I
in the house
did.
in the middle of the night. You,
My eyes are about to fall out. I'm tired. I'm very sleepy today. So I just thought it'd be nice if you made me a cup of coffee. Who's calling you?
somebody would work. I mean, most of us still work.
I am working right now.
So am I.
Looks like you're scrolling.
I can do that because I work.
You know how to make it?
We'll see. We'll see what, the exchange, or we'll see
Do you
what?
know how to make my coffee?
I want to know what the we'll see means.
There's no exchange. It's a yes or no. You can say no.
Oh, I know.
Do you know how
I
easy
hear
that
it all
is?
the time.
Hey, will you make me
Oh,
some
you don't
coffee?
have. We know you know how to say no. We've got
You
that
can say
completely
no.
understand. We know you know how to say no.
So if that's the way you feel, you can say no.
No, I just said we know you know how to say no. I don't feel anyway. You're the one that's imposing your feelings on me. I don't know
Because
what
you
you're
hadn't
feeling.
answered me.
I don't need to answer you.
That video has resulted to an entire conversation and trend on TikTok. So people now are asking their spouse to make them a coffee and to get their response. And for me, I saw a couple and a couple of them and all that, and all of them, the men would just stand up and go make it up. And sometimes I feel like some of these men have seen the trend, right? Some of them, like, I'm like, okay. But yeah, let me know what you think about the interaction about that video down in the comment section. You could clearly see that she's laughing about it, and um which I'm going to say a lot about this because sometimes as women, when something is happening before us, I know we don't know these people. When something is happening before us, sometimes we don't clock it until later on. But clearly he's saying he's saying their interaction more like transactional. And we've had this conversation multiple times here on this channel talking about how men are very intentional about the woman they pick and why they pick the woman. But anyway, guys, let's go check out people's response to this video, and then I'll come back and share more of my thoughts. But let me know what you think about this video down in the comment section. I'm really interested to know what you think, so go down and do that. Okay, so let's go check out people's thoughts on this.
Today, ask your man to make you coffee. If he doesn't say he already made it without you even asking, I think you should start a fight.
Oh, Lord. Can y'all please stop trying to cancel every man from a 5-second clip? Now the video has gone viral of the wife asking her husband for coffee. And it has y'all up in arms. I hope to never have a husband like that. Oh, Lord, I would be divorced immediately. But y'all did not watch the full video, did you? I can tell. Because that is their love language. Their love language is the back and forth. She's laughing in the video. Also, the husband goes on to say, she don't work, you don't pay no bills. Last night I stayed up with the kids. I did the dishes. You did nothing all day yesterday and waited on me to get in the bed after you had just walked down the hall to ask me for some water. What is wrong with you? That man is tired of that woman because she stayed picking with him. She stayed picking with him. But that's their relationship. That's their love language. That lady is not lacking. I am willing to bet she's not lacking. Y'all are so quick to say, look at how horrible men are. Look at this. That man is joking with his wife and his wife is joking with him. But it looks like they're living a good life. So while y'all are out there screaming, I hope to never have a husband like that. What do you mean? A husband that pays all the bills, allows you to be a stay-at-home wife, does his part with the kids, does his part around the house, and gives you a back and forth so he can give you an attitude adjustment later? You don't want that? I thought that's what we wanted, right? Right.
Will you make me a coffee?
Are you crazy?
Ma'am, you can leave. Like, maybe you're waiting on permission. You can leave. That man does not like you. Let me tell you about my husband. By the way, he's not perfect, but like, I have been with this man for 18 years, married for 11. In 18 years, I've never washed the dishes. Nearly every single night when he comes to bed, I ask him to bring me water, even if he's already laying in bed. Now, I'm not a dick. This is not like a one-sided thing. This is just like a normal relationship. And my husband works like 12-hour, 13, 14-hour days at the hospital as a fellow, treating cancer patients all day long. And he still makes it a way to come home, help with the 4 kids, wash the dishes every night, listen to me, talk with me. Like, I'm just saying you can do better. There are better men out there, and you deserve one.
You asked your husband to make you a cup of coffee and he cussed you out? You asked your husband, hey, can you make me a cup of coffee? He said you can make your own coffee. Blink twice if you need help. How did y'all get married if they won't even do some small things for you? That's crazy work, not gonna lie. It's crazy work, not gonna lie. You deserve someone that wants to do small things for you. Come on now. Right? Now, I don't drink coffee. Never have. I don't know what good coffee tastes like. Never used the coffee machine thingy. But if my old lady asks me to make her a cup of coffee, I'm going to try my damnedest to figure it out. I'm going to ask YouTube, ask TikTok, manual. I don't want to ask her how to do it because then she's still doing the labor mentally and that kind of defeats the point. But, and it might be nasty the first time, but hopefully I'll get better over time because I want to do small things for my partner. Just like she doesn't eat beef or pork, but she knows that I love a good cast iron seared ribeye, right? So guess what she did? Learned how to make a good cast iron seared ribeye because she wants to do, you know what I mean? Just like I don't drink whiskey for real. Never had a whiskey sour before I met my old lady, but that's her favorite drink. So guess what I did? Learned how to make a good whiskey sour. She never asked me to, just like I never asked her to make me a steak. You see, you understand? You understand? Like,
Will you make me a coffee?
Are you crazy?
As short and sweet as I can make it from my laundry room floor without giving that dickwad the attention he doesn't deserve. We have to teach our children the qualities to look for and to look out for in a partner. I was raised in a very privileged household with 2 very loving, kind, safe parents. And my dad sat us down, myself and my brothers, not just because I'm a woman, and explicitly taught us what you should look for and look out for. Not just a good dad, not just a good mom, but being treated with respect and what that sounds and looks like. It has to be taught. We have to break these cycles and teach our kids that they deserve better and how they have to treat other people. It's full circle. We have to do it. It's so important.
Will you make me a coffee?
Are you crazy?
I don't know much, but I know that's not love. That's not love. That's actually something that Dr. Scottman would refer to as contempt. And if you haven't looked up and studied and followed the Dr. Scottman's work, please do, because this classic contempt, and who wants that? I'm going to list all 4 of the what they call horsemen that are sort of the key indicators that your marriage, your relationship is not healthy. It's super toxic. And I think what's most interesting about this video to me is not really his behavior. Yes, he's being a jerk, for sure. I would not tolerate it for 5 minutes, and I hope you wouldn't either. I wouldn't take it, let alone in my marriage. Okay? But what's interesting to me is how she's playing into it. She's egging it on. She's laughing it off. It's either a trauma bond or she knows that she's catching him at a really inopportune time and that he's going to look awful. And she knows that, right? So this could actually be a situation where she is the one who's super toxic. And she knows that she has pushed him to his limit that day, that week, whatever, and that she's going to get him on camera reacting in a way that we're all going to say, oh, that's terrible. That's really... I would never. Bottom line, this whole situation is wild to me, and there's no chance in hell that I would ever put up with it. And I want to know what you think. I'm really curious what other people's first response is, because I saw in those comments that she had, people were like, he doesn't love you, he doesn't love you. I'm looking like, y'all don't love each other.
You guys seen the video of the lady who's sitting on the couch next to her husband, and she like has the camera on him, and she says, hey baby, can you go make me a cup of coffee? And he's like, are you crazy? Is this like a reciprocal thing? What the at this point, ma'am, with all due respect, throw the whole man in the trash. Like, if he won't get up to get you a cup of coffee just at random, okay? If his immediate defense is, are you crazy? What happens when you actually need him to do something like that's not innocuous? Like, this is a much bigger issue. This is the red flag of like the Red Castle. But I love seeing that it's now a trend, and I'm seeing multiple videos of women doing the same thing. Like, there was a pregnant lady on here who woke her husband up at 2 o'clock in the morning, was like, baby, I'm really hungry. And he's like half asleep. What's going on? And she's like, I want one of your grilled steaks. And he gets up and I've seen multiple videos of women just asking for the cup of coffee. And the husband's like, okay, what do you want? What kind of coffee do you want me to give me some? You want me to make you some? You want creamer in it? Like, what do you want? And that right there is the energy that we're looking for, because it's not about the coffee. It's not about the coffee. It's about being able to ask the person that you are spending your life with, your partner, to do something simple for you. It's an act of service, and may or may not be a slight inconvenience to them. But if they are willing to just go ahead and do what I'm asking them to do, it's a beautiful insight into how they respect and nurture their partner. So I'm really glad that this whole thing started, because it's really eye-opening to watch the videos from both sides. You know, just keep an eye out. It's all very, very telling.
Will you make me a coffee?
Are you crazy?
Okay, seeing this asking my husband to make me a cup of coffee trend on TikTok is triggering as fuck, because I've been on both sides of the spectrum where, like, I've been with the guy who literally act like he can't do nothing for you. Like, literally was married to a man who'd be like, oh, Venmo me for the groceries. And I clicked all the I cannot make this shit up. To now being married to the guy who literally gets up to go to work because he works. He retired me and makes me coffee every morning, and then comes downstairs and feeds our baby and does the dishes while I get a little bit of rest before he goes into the office. So it's just like crazy to me and like ultra triggering, but I get it because I've been that woman that's married to that person, and it's like the thing they don't tell you is like how they got you. It was usually they're usually the type of man that like makes you prove that you're worthy to be with them. And obviously it works on women when you're struggling with like feeling valuable and you find your value in others, and people pleasers, which was me. And so it just makes me like super sad, and also like grateful, but also like seeing the women in the comments, and like there are so many people that are living this life where they just have husbands who just don't want to do for them, and he's like, well, I did this, I had the kids last night. They're your kids too. Like, these men pretending like they're doing you a favor by babysitting their child. Like, sorry, did we not make this baby together? This is crazy to me. Yeah, I don't know. I need TikTok to stop showing me this trend, but I had to say that, like, I've been there. Girl, you gotta walk away quickly, and stop posting about it. You need to be calling divorce attorneys. Don't post no more videos. Quickly.
Please go down in the comment section and share your thought. Love to know what you think about this amazing conversation down in the comment section. But as always, please keep it respectful. You're on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So go ahead, feel free and share your thought. I'd really love to know your own take on this. Do you think, like, what are your own take? Because some people are saying that she's living the best life, who the man also take care of the children, and all that, and all that. What I saw was that this man is keeping scores of how this house has been. Like, it's literally keeping scores, not putting into consideration. And I feel like this is the thing when it comes to um, relationship, marriage, and all that. Most of the time, they talk about money and then domestic work. They don't talk about the other mental, emotional things you bring into this relationship as a woman, emotional and all that. And this man, clearly you could see that he was just looking for an argument, and he is seeing the transaction, the conversation, more like very transactional rather than him doing something for the woman he has choose to do his life with. I know we don't know these people, and there could be a larger context to what is going on, but he was, like the last lady said, he made it clear that he was the working one. And this is why we always talk here on this channel, like, woman, get your life together, get your finance up, get your bag up. I'm not in support of women like, oh, yes, get a provider, but have your own money. Like, I'm that type. Like, have your own money. The man can be providing to, but you know you have your own money. But this culture always, so this is what women wish for. Like, they want a provider so that they can stay at home, making it looks like staying at home is not actually a full-time job. That is you staying at home and just lounging while the man go out there to make money and bring back to you. That is not luxury, guys. I rather work, you work, and then we'll pay somebody to do the domestic work. How about that? Or we both go in and do the domestic work. But for this man to make an entire argument for more than a minute to argue why or yes, he will not make a coffee for you, it's just outrageous. These are just little things that you can just even do for just anybody. Just pick up and go and make a coffee or maybe water and all that. But the fact that he made it an entire argument, and even though she was telling him how tired she was, he was not here for it. He was like, ladies, these men, like, yes, I don't know these people, like I've said 1,000 times, but like we've talked about here a lot on this channel, men are very, very intentional about the woman they pick. So as ladies, be very, very intentional about the type of man you want and the type of man you will pick. And clearly you can see that she's kikikakaing and laughing about it. But I feel like a laugh is coming from a place of uncomfort. But like the other sister said, which is like, could she be the toxic one? Because why would you even record somebody? I personally, I'm not one of those persons that want to record my partner and then put it up on social media, especially like Okay, why? But the fact that the camera is positioned for you to like, I'm just like, why? Like, so could it be that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm happy people are sharing their story. People, because this is not a trend. People are doing it. People are seeing their husband, their spouse for what it really is, just by asking for a coffee. So I love it when people share their story. So yeah, let me know what you think about this story down in the comment section. Love to know your own take down in the comment section. But as always, please keep it respectful. Yeah, on this channel we're allowed to disagree, but we'll do it in a respectful way. So go ahead, feel free and share your thoughts. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go on and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see, and that'll be you supporting this channel and this girl. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.